Our actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, New York accidents, set in New York. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Paul Anderson 37. So, onto our briefing. Everyone has an occasional accident. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. 3 must be eliminated as the high security guard, 1 in an explosion accident, 1 in a fall accident, and 1 unarmed. And 2 must be eliminated as the janitor with explosive devices. We also have only 1 exit available to us. We cannot be recorded, and we must only eliminate our targets as our objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the bank robber, and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol, a breaching charge, and our ever trusty lockpick. So right from the start and off the bat, we're just going to wait for that camera to pan away, and then we're going to make our way around to the security room, and we're going to lockpick the cabinet on the wall after taking out the camera there, and this will net us a bottle of chloroform, and we can take the chloroform back into the loading bay. We can add that to the ventilation system. You can see just ahead of us here. So we'll get that in there nice and quick. We're going to head back to the security room, and we're going to turn on the air conditioning, which will knock out all 3 security guards in the room. You can see there is a 4th security guard just outside. If we go up the stairs behind us here, we wait about 3 seconds, and then we make our way back down the stairs. That will trick the AI of the game into thinking we've left the area, and that guard will then go into the room, and he will also render himself unconscious. And all we have to do is turn off the air conditioning, make our way into the room, take out the surveillance system, and we're going to collect up the key card from the guard at the front here. We'll take his outfit as well, and then we're going to move on to the lock gate just here on our right, and then through the locked door just to our left. This is a small storage room, and in here are a couple of items. The one we require today will be the propane cylinder, and then we're going to take that upstairs and towards our first target. Now once we get up onto this next landing, we will be passing a janitor. If he is in the right position, we're going to take his wet floor sign. He's not in the right position, so we'll just come back to him later on. We're going to continue on down the corridor and into the janitor's closet here. And our target there, Mr. Jackson, is just outside complaining about being fired. So we're just going to open the door, throw our propane cylinder on the floor. That will get the attention of Mr. Jackson and the guard who is with him. The guard will come in to investigate, and we can then render him unconscious, and we can hide him in the closet. We're going to collect up his gun as well, so there's no evidence, and then we're going to rinse and repeat the exact same procedure for Mr. Jackson, except Mr. Jackson will be having a much longer rest. So I'm just going to open the door again, throw our propane cylinder on the floor, and when our target comes in, we can then get behind him and snap his neck. We're going to hide him in the closet as well, mostly because the janitor we passed earlier eventually comes into this room. Hopefully we will be done before that, and the janitor will not be a problem, but just in case, we're going to leave that room nice and empty. So we're then going to make our way down the landing all the way towards the job interview room, and we're just going to stop here by this fire extinguisher, place our propane cylinder on the floor, and then put one hole in it. And in a few moments, our next target, Officer Frank, will come down this corridor, and we can then eliminate him. But we do also have to be aware of one of the bank director types. There he is. He's currently upstairs in a security room, and when he finishes up there, he is going to come down the stairs and go down this corridor where we are. He will also be an enforcer, so we need to get this done and get out of the way before he gets here. So Officer Frank is now coming down the corridor, and when he gets to the propane cylinder, slow it up, and that is another target down. So from here, we're just going to make our way back round to the janitor's area, and as you can see, there goes the bank director type, who I can't remember what he is. Also though, as you can see, is our next target, who's also gone a-running. So that does kind of give us an opportunity to get upstairs and into the bathroom here, and we're going to wait right here for all of the panic to calm down. I believe it's Mr. Man, who is the bank director type. He won't return, but our target will, and he's in this room for various deeds. So seeing a security guard in the room spooks him into not coming in and making his way out onto the balcony instead, and all we have to do is follow him out there, close the doors behind us, and throw him over the edge for an accidental kill. So that's 3 targets down. All we have to do now is move on to our final 2, and at this point we want to head right down to the ground floor. While we're here, we're going to take the janitor's outfit now, as we need that. I was hoping he would have been in the correct position, but he is not. He has a very short routine. We have a very small window with which to grab his wet floor sign, and that window is now. So we're just going to quickly grab the floor sign, make our way around the corner, drop the floor sign on the floor because we don't actually want it, and when the janitor comes back to his puddle, he will forget there's a puddle there and render himself unconscious. We're going to take his keys and his outfit, and then we're going to make our way back down towards where we took out Mr. Jackson, and we're going to hop over the balcony here because there are enforcers on all of the stairs. So this is the only real option we have. We're going to scoot along the ledge and back up the other side, and then down onto the teller floor. And our final 2 targets are the bank robbers, and they're in the teller floor bathroom. There are a couple of other people in here and an enforcer outside, but we can get past him easily enough. So once we're in the bathroom, there are our 2 targets. We're going to grab the fire extinguisher from the wall, and then we're just going to wait for this young lady and the guard to both leave. The guard will go first, and then once the young lady leaves, we can lockpick our way into the cubicle here, and we're going to render both of the occupants unconscious as quickly and as quietly as possible. We're going to drop that the fire extinguisher, we don't need that. We're now going to position both of our victims here somewhere where we can get their heads together. So we just want to pull the young lady away from the wall, pull the young gentleman's head next to hers, then we're going to place our breaching charge between the 2. About there should do nicely. We're going to move a safe distance and trigger the explosive. So that will take out our final 2 explosive device targets. all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. That young lady needs to come away from the door before we can close it. There we go. And close the door behind us. There we come on, door. There we go. Right, so all we have to do now is to make good our escape, and our one and only exit is the maintenance exit. So we're just going to make our way straight back down the teller hall, up the stairs, over the balcony, and along the ledge, and out through the janitor's exit. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we should have met all of our objectives as well. Nicely done. So we'll get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.